Hey everybody, it's Batman's trusty sidekick Robin, and welcome to the Cake Cave. So in case you guys haven't already noticed, today we are going to be making a Batman themed cake. I'm going to make it look like a city building, and there's going to be a Batman symbol in the sky, and we're going to have a little figurine of him standing on top watching over Gotham City. Holy moly, Batman, this cake is going to be awesome. So let's get into it. Alright, so for today's cake I baked up two 9x13 vanilla cake layers, and we're going to start out by trimming these down to level them out. So I'm just going to take my trusty cake leveler, and we're just going to use a gentle sawing motion. And then we're going to discard our cake tops. Alright, so I'm supposed to be making a building, and I have two flat cakes here, so this isn't going to do. So I've done up a template, which is a 6x6 inch square, and we're just going to cut out 4 perfectly square cake layers to stack on top of each other and make a nice tall cake. Alright, so once you finish cutting out your 4 layers of cake, it's time to start stacking and filling them. So today we're going to be using some American buttercream, like I usually do, and I've colored it with a couple of drops of AmeriColor Super Black. So we have a nice medium to a dark gray here. So we're just going to put a little bit on our cake board, make sure our cake sticks to it. And then we're going to put a nice generous layer of icing in between each of our layers of cake. Alright, so once you reach your halfway point of stacking, because our cake is going to be traveling and it is 4 layers, I want to add some center supports. So I'm going to be using some small wooden shish kebab sticks, and we're going to stick these into our cake in strategic areas, and we're going to trim them down so they're flush with the top of our cake. And then I'm going to apply a small cake card, which is slightly smaller than the cake itself, in the middle of our cake in between our 4 layers. Right, so with our crumb coat out of the way and off in the fridge to chill, it's time to start working on some fondant decorations. So as you can see here, I have a little bit of light gray, a little bit of black, and a little bit of yellow fondant. So I'm going to add a little bit of Tylo powder to these, and then I'm going to use this cute little Imaginext character to loosely base my model after. Alright, there's our little fondant figurine, and I think he turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with him. I mean, he's not perfect, but I think he turned out alright. So we're going to set him off to the side to dry, and next we're going to start working on our little Batman symbol in the sky. All right, there's our shining beacon of light, and I think that looks great. Now I do need this piece to dry fully, so I am gonna put this in my food dehydrator, and I've also added some high-low powder to this, so that's gonna speed up the process a lot faster too. Now once this is completely hardened and fully cooled down, I'm also gonna add a stick to the back of it, and we're gonna use that to stick it in the cake with. Alright, so I finished with my decorations and my crumb coat is set, so it's time for our final coat of icing. So I'm going to apply a nice generous layer all around the outside, and we're going to smooth it out using a plastic bench scraper, and this is my favorite one for doing square cakes. Now once I'm finished with that and I have it all smoothed out and I'm happy with how it looks, we're going to roll out some yellow fondant, and I'm going to cut out some windows, and we're going to attach them to the cake as we go while it's still a little bit sticky. Okay, so I fully finished my building and I've added all my windows and doors, and I think it looks fantastic. So now it's time to add our finishing touches. So the first thing I'm going to do is fill in this little bare spot here, and we're going to give it a little sidewalk all the way around the building. Then I'm going to go grab our little Batman and our little beacon of shining light. We're going to add that to the cake, and I'll show you what it looks like. And ta-da! Here he is, guys, watching over Gotham City, ready to fight crime, with his sidekick by his side. Well guys, I hope you liked the cake because I really enjoyed making it for you, and I had a lot of fun dressing up too. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that big thumbs up button and leave me lots of love in the comment section too. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you receive a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye!